What's going on, guys? Tony here from Paradise Garage and LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. I'm going to be doing a quick Learn Auto Body and Paint Q&A stream today. If you guys can hear and see me, please type in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know that you can hear and see the audio and video. And type in the chat where you're tuning in from. If you're a Learn Auto Body VIP member, type in VIP as well. And let's get the party started. And let me see. Let me check the comments. Harold Schwinn, what's going on? I see ya. Lifetime VIP Kansas. Great, great, great. We're going to keep this a little short today, guys. I am a little bit under the weather, not feeling that good, a little tired. But I'm okay. I'm okay, just a little tired. So we're going to keep it short. We're going to get to the point, do auto body Q&A. And I'll show you some updates. I was sanding the van yesterday. Put in maybe 3 hours yesterday sanding the van. Thank you, guys. Dan, what's up? I see ya. VIP. Jerry, what's going on? From Tennessee. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. The goal is I want to paint that van this week. And a lot of guys are saying, hey, I want to see you do it from home, from the home, from a tent, in the garage, or whatever. So I'm going to try to bang this thing in. A friend of mine has what's up, John Haying, Facebook. I see ya. VIP New Mexico, beautiful place. I've been there before a few times. Never got to ride in the hot air balloons though, but maybe next time. So a lot of people want to see me paint this thing from home, not at my friend's paint shop, or, we were thinking of doing it in an inflatable spray booth, which a friend of mine has. He's like, Tony, I could bring it over and we can set that up here as long as it's not that windy. But I don't know. I don't even want to do that. I kind of want to just go under a tent style, OG gangsta style, right there in the backyard. And I think we're going to roll with that. So we're going to do the paint in 2 to 3 phases. We're going to spray the roof one day. I want to paint it tomorrow, depending on how I feel today. I don't know if I'm going to finish sanding today or not. But I just need a couple more hours of sanding and a quick prime coat, and then we're ready to go as far as painting. I'll show you the van in a minute. Other than that, we're pretty much ready to go. Let's see. What's up, Tony and YouTube family, Puerto Rico, VIP Orlando. What's up, Stacy? What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing great. Just type in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from, VIPs. Just type in the chat. Let me know what's up. I'm going to go ahead and put the link here for all you newbies to check out LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com to get some free training on auto body. And for those of you guys who are interested in cryptocurrency, I'm going to also put a link to my new website called Crypto Waters, where you can subscribe. And when I get some new content that's going to be released, you're going to be the first to get it. What's up, Tom? Good afternoon. Florida checking in, VIP. How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well. So I'm going to be posting that link. I just posted it, cryptowaters.com. You could subscribe to that. It's my new venture, teaching people about crypto. I've been basically in crypto since 2017. Can you guys see that link? Just type in yes or no. Looks like we had an error on my end here, but let me know. And guys, this is your time. So if you have any auto body questions, now's the time. I'm going to go ahead and kind of unplug here and show you the van project. Kind of show you what's going on quickly, and then we'll do some Q&A. So this is what we got so far. Body work done. All these panels are sanded. I still have to sand the roof and the bumper. The bumper's still glossy. We're going to be painting the plastics too, so I'm just sanding everything. Okay, this is going to be the same color, white. Give it a little modern look. Okay, body work's done. We had some shaping to do in here. Okay. Bodywork's done. Here, I need to add a little skim of filler because we have a low spot here and here. You can see it. Down here is good. Okay, so that's the only filler area we got to do. Whole side is pretty much sanded. Bumper's all sanded. Hood's all sanded. Okay, we're going to also be painting this plastic piece, probably black, so I'm not worried about hitting it with the DA. Okay. Front's all done. Everything's going to be painted. The plastics, this is going to be black. Mirrors are going to be black. This bodywork is done. Some little pinholes, but that's going to be filled with the primer and also a little bit of glaze putty if needed. So that dent's done. This dent is done. Handles are all going to be painted white to give it a more modern look. Okay, it's going to be a black and white two-tone. So that's pretty much it. I still have to sand the roof and this door pretty much in the rocker panel, but everything else is sanded, ready to go. I ended up cheating. I started with 320, but then figured let me go a little quicker because with the orange peel, so I knocked it down to 280 grit, a little quicker, and cutting down some of the orange peel was bad on this side. So I ended up going with a grittier sandpaper, cut it down. So now what I'm going to do is just kind of go over it with a 320 to 360 quick just before paint. Okay, you could paint over a 280, no problem though. Single stage is super thick. This was a big rust hole. We fiberglassed it, kitty hair, long strand kitty hair, and then put some body filler over it. Okay, no more hole there, rust hole. Here, no more dent. And here was a little rust hole as well. On the top, like I said, I still have to sand the top. Filled that, got to sand the top. So we basically got the top to sand and this door. So probably another 2 hours, 3 hours of sanding. Quick prime, and we are good to go for paint. So like I said, we're gonna mask up and paint the roof first one day. Get that out of the way, let that dry for a day or two, and then mask up the roof so we don't get overspray, and then paint the sides white. I might just do the sides all in one shot under the tent outside over here. Get it done. Once that's cured, we let it dry for a day or two, maybe even a week, and then I'm going to mask up and then do my black because it's going to be a two-tone. So that's pretty much the work. The painting is the easy part, guys. I'm doing great, guys. The painting is the easy part. It's the prep that takes the most time. So you do a good job in prepping, getting it ready. The paint is the easiest and fastest. Well, I wouldn't say it's the easy. It's easy if you know what you're doing as far as painting goes, but it's the quickest and the most fulfilling part of the job because it's at completion. You're getting it, you're painting it finally, right? So what brand of LED? I'm not sure what brand it was. I got them off eBay, Square, and they work great. eBay. Carlos, what's going on? YouTube. VIP in the house, Ohio. What's up, Tony? How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm doing great. I'm in Hawaii right now on Paradise Garage at the farm here. You can see that, Paradise Garage. Just chilling. So, guys, any Autobody questions, this is your time. If not, we're going to cut it short. This is your time. Anything you're working on, anything you want to ask me, now is the time. I'm going to drop a couple links one more time for all of you newbies just tuning in. You can subscribe over here and get free Autobody training at learnautobodyandpaint.com. If you're looking for great spray guns, check out the guns that we're using. Adam Spray Guns right over here. Hello from Idaho. Hello from Hawaii. Hawaii's great, guys. VIP, great to see you. What's up, Peggy Sue? Long time no see. What's up, Tony? VIP here. Cars and Beats official. What's going on? Hawaii's great, as you can see. I'll show you the blue skies in just a bit. You probably already seen it when I was out there. Daniel Garcia, what's going on? Happy to be going to Hawaii soon. Cool. You're coming to Hawaii, bro? Awesome. You're going to be moving here or vacation or what's going on? Best beginner spray gun. I would check out Zula.com. Check out the Atom X20. or the X27. Those are great spray guns. Here's the X27. I use it for pretty much 90% of my jobs. The X88 I use as well. But with the van, I don't know. I might be painting with this one or the X88. I'm not sure yet. Check them out at Zula.com. Let's see. Hey, Tony. How are you? The van looks great. Van's getting there. It'll look good. Tell me that next week when it's painted. Tom says, where do I send photos of my projects? You said you want to see some of what I've been doing. Tom, you can send it over to Tony at learnautobodyandpaint.com. Here, Tony at learnautobodyandpaint.com. Boom. Are you painting the roof the same color? Yes, I'm painting the roof white. Why? Because of the heat. I would rather have a white roof. So yeah, we're going to go white roof. Black would have been cool too, because I'm making the side, the window area all black. So, you know, the whole black, but it would have been just so hot. It's cargo. I have no liner in it. It's my work van. But we are going to make a wraparound black. So where you see the windows, how do I see? Right in here, that's going to be all black all the way around. And I'm not sure if I actually want to do, I might do the window rail and all the way under the drip rail black also. So I might mask it like that. That whole back corner is going to be black. Okay. The bumpers are going to be black. Okay. And maybe where you see the crease above the wheel well and quarter panel and rocker panel, maybe that'll be black. We're also going to be doing the ring around the rims there, that cap, that's that outer ring black, and the hubcaps black, brand new. So we might probably leave the gunmetal in there because the gunmetal looks good. This gunmetal, I think, is going to look good overall. They're basically brand new rims, maybe like 2 years old. But this outer, we're going to do black, and then this we'll do single stage black. We'll just black it all out. So it'll look good. I think it's going to look really good, but that's like after the van is painted. That'll be a separate paint job day. You know what I mean? Just doing those rim pieces, and you guys are going to get all that content. So, what grit do you prep the plastic part for paint? Same grit. So I was sanding the body with 320 initially. So I scuffed all that plastic with 320. I moved to a 280 because I just wanted to move quicker and cut the orange peel. So it doesn't matter. I mean, that's fine. Going over that plastic, because that's a hard plastic. If you're some plastics are softer, and you basically would kind of like, no, I wouldn't say ruin, but turn the plastic into like a lumpy. You'll start to get these lumpy plastics come off. If you see that, you want to move to a finer sandpaper, you know, like a 320 or something like that. By the way, my Peterbilt is on my YouTube channel. I painted from the tips you gave me, just so you got a heads up. Send me the link, bro. Send me the link to Tony at learnautobodyandpaint.com, and I'll probably just send an email out so people can check that project out as well. Jesse. All right. The link is right there. Just received my Atom X20 MP, low volume, low pressure today. Very impressed. It's a great gun. You're going to love it, Jerry. Let us know how you like spraying with that thing. What size tip are you using for single stage? And when spraying base, what tip do you like to use? So, John, anywhere from a 1.3 to 1.4, you're good to go with spraying. So I spray with a 1.3, 1.4. This is a 1.3. You know, with 1.4, you get a little bit more material coming out. I normally spray with a 1.4 all around. Base coat, clear coat, single stage. When I'm painting the single stage of the van, I'm using a 1.4, but this is a 1.3. I think the last clear job I did was one of the motorcycles. I used a 1.3, no problem. Okay, but single stage, I would recommend a 1.4. But again, you could use a 1.3. Those are the two main nozzle tip sizes that you want to be using when painting automotive paints. Okay, if you're doing any type of filler primer, you want to be at least a 1.8 to 2.0. Polyester primer 2.0. Okay, 1.8 is even small, 2.0. But I don't like polyester filler primer. I'm done. I'm good with a 2K filler primer. I'd use the drip rail as a break. That's what I plan on doing. Painting below that. Drip rail is going to be white. Below that, I'll be black all the way around, matching the windows. I think it's going to look really solid. It's going to look really good. It's going to be a black and white basic colors, but with the two-tone differentiation in lines, I think it's going to make the van look really good for a 20-year-old work van. You should look inside. Look, it's tore up inside, but hey, whatever. I'm not going to worry about door jams because you could always mask up and do door jams separately. I could do black door jams if I wanted to one day, whatever. Can I email you my question? It's hard to explain in text. Absolutely. Ed, new VIP from San Antonio, Texas. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, so if you guys are going to be sending in Autobody questions to me, please send in the most detailed questions you can, because I always say this, the more you can give me details, the more I can help you out. Some people ask such short, general questions. It's hard for me to come back at you because I don't know what you guys are doing. And guys, don't forget, hit the like button if you guys are liking the stream so far. And yeah. Okay, Mike L says, VIP member here. I painted a bumper using Toyota Tri-Coat system, base pearl clear. I should have sprayed another coat of pearl. Am I able to spray the pearl on top of sanded? Yeah, you could. Absolutely, because you got a clear coat on top of it. You could scuff that down with 800, okay? Or even 800 to 1,000, spray another coat of pearl on it, and then clear coat it. You could do that. Okay, but just be careful, because anytime you're doing tri-coats and playing around like you're doing, you're messing with the layers, and you're going to get a color difference. So just be careful. Know what you're doing. Awesome, thank you. Really appreciate your videos and knowledge. No problem, bro. What gauge sheet metal to fill handle holes? I just installed poppers, and I have body line. They say handle. What's the best option for bending straight body line? Hey, Bruce, I'll tell you what. Go to my channel and search up sheet metal repair. I have videos that talk about that in detail. Are you VIP, Deuce? Bruce Deuce? I have a whole video dedicated toward that. It'd be easier if you just watch that video. Sheet metal repair. You could even just go to the blog at Learn Autobody, because it gets in depth. Let me give you the link, and then I'll put blog and just search it up. You put promoter on all plastic fiberglass, on all plastics and fiberglass. You don't need to. Sometimes I forget and I just put primer on top of it. I just prime it. But if you remember to, yeah, it's good to do it. Fiberglass is really not needed to put adhesion promoter on, because once you have sanded fiberglass, you could just shoot your DTM primer on it or a filler primer on it. Hey, Tony, I have a metal building. What do you recommend for the roof to reduce heat from sun? You could insulate it from the inside, right, with that foam, and paint it white. I would use some sort of exterior white paint. White's the best. What's the difference between a sealer and a primer? So there's really not much difference, okay? A primer is a sort of sealer because they sell sealer primers, and if you reduce primers 10 to 15%, it becomes a sealer, with some of the high build primers that you use. But mainly a sealer can be used if you're using just a sealer, okay? You're usually spraying that right before you spray your base coat or single stage. Okay, when your primer is all sanded down, you're ready to shoot, you can spray a sealer, or you can just call your primer, say that your primer is a good foundation. Sanded 2K filler primer is a good foundation to paint directly over. Okay. Sealer is just an additional step, mostly for custom jobs. Okay. But at the end of the day, after you paint, you're not going to tell if you had a sealer under there or not. Okay. Unless you had really bad porous body work where your primer absorbed into it. Okay. And then you're spraying your single stage or base coat on top of it where it's basically sucked in. Okay. Is only time you're going to see it. Okay. As far as a dry spot. But as long as you do a good job in 2K filler prime, okay, before you paint and then you're sanding it down, it looks good, then you really don't need a sealer. You could also use a 1K sealer like this, which I like. Okay, this is a Select Seal 1K sealer, where if you have some metal spots showing or some body filler showing or whatever right before you start to paint, you can spray this over your bodywork areas. This is what we're going to use on the van. Okay, it's a sealer. You don't have to seal the whole van or the whole whatever you're painting. Just the areas where you have some glaze putty showing, some primer, some body filler showing through the primer. This is what you use. You just spray those bodywork areas and then you paint right over it. So like the van project here, we're not going to prime the whole thing. Okay, that's pretty much ready for paint. Like all the teal that you see, that's ready for paint. We're going to paint right on top of that. Bodywork area, this area here, we're going to prime. Okay, these areas we're going to prime. Okay, we're going to prime. Raw plastic, we're going to prime. Okay, the handles we're going to prime. Just a quick prime, quick sand, and then you're ready for paint. I have a 1.5 tip gun. What spray technique or gun setting can I use to spray clear coat or base with a larger tip gun? I would just say be careful because you got a lot of material coming out with that, you could reduce your material, but I don't like to reduce material at the nozzle setting here because I like to control it with my trigger. So you could, I don't know, because to be honest, I really haven't sprayed out of a 1.5. It's probably not much difference than a 1.4, but I mean, there is going to be a difference. But I would just say, just be careful. Spray normally, using 26 to 28 pounds of pressure with base coat, clear coat. But just be careful because you got a lot of material coming out. You might want to spray a little quicker as far as gun flow. Spray quicker. Okay. It's pretty much what I would do. Okay, you got it. So if I lay primer down smoothly, I can paint right over it without 400 wet sanding. No, you always want to sand, dry sand or wet sand, 400 to 500 or even 400 to 600 grit. I like 400, but as you use it, the paper gets dull over time, right? And as you're spraying, so it's probably like 400 to 600 grit is your ideal area where you want to be at when painting paint over a base coat, clear coat system. Okay. Do you sand fiberglass before Bondo or just put? Of course you're going to sand. Of course you're going to sand. If anytime you're putting body filler over something, you're sanding. Okay. If you're shaping, you're doing 80 grit. Like what we did on the van, I think I shaped it with 80. Okay. We did fiberglass to fill up the rust hole. We shaped it with 80, cut down all the fiberglass. And then I put body filler on top of that. Okay, shaped it with 80 again, and then I moved to the 240. What was I using? 240 grit. You guys liking this so far? If you guys are liking this, type yes in the chat. Let me know. We're going to keep going for another 5 more minutes or so. For all you newbies just tuning in, I'm just going to drop the link one more time to the where you could get some free Autobody training. Just sign up there. And then if you guys are looking for great spray guns, same guns that we use, check out Zula.com. I'm going to answer Craig's question. Does color match sealer help with the base coat coverage with color change, fewer base coats versus no sealer? It depends. If you want to use a color match sealer, you can. But I mean, you're going to get the same thing once you start spraying your base coat. I really don't use color match sealer. You could, okay, you could to save on base a little bit. It's really not much savings, but it is what it is. I rather just use the base and just hit it instead of buying two products. Instead of buying color match sealer, I rather just use the base coat that I got to just get to my desired color, do my blend, and then clear coat it. I never seen the point in that really. How long should I wait to put a freshly painted car in direct sunlight? You can wait a day. A day's fine, but if you could wait 2-3 days, it might be better. Let it cure in the shade, VIP Miami here. I have dents on the roof of my Altima and was wondering what would be the best way to remove what seems like what? Your question's halfway. Dents that look like bat marks. Well, roofs are very tricky because you have a large area and it's flimsy, could be flimsy in certain areas. You could try to remove your headliner, have somebody hold a dolly underneath and then tap it out or tap the dent out from inside and just fill it. That's the only way you're going to do. Just body work it, just lightly body work it. And if you're using a straight sander or DA, you're going to try not to push so hard because you're going to dent up the roof while you're working on it. You could also maybe talk to a PDR guy. I don't know. PDR is not my thing, but some guys can do PDR work on that. Okay, I'm going to get down to the last couple questions, guys, and I'm going to head out. I'm hungry. I got to eat. Trickster88, what's up? Long time no see. Is there any way to fix dry spots like with a wet sand and buff? Yes, absolutely. Of course. Yes. But if it's too dry, it could be a real pain in the butt to buff out, especially single stage enamel. Too dry, you sand it, you buff, you get compound in the dryness, and it just looks like crap. Then you just got to sand it all the way down and repaint it. What kind of body filler to use on a bumper cover? Are you talking? Yeah, regular body filler is fine. You can use regular body filler on a plastic bumper cover. I'm thinking, yeah, plastic bumper cover, duh. You could use a regular body filler. Okay, no issues whatsoever. All right, guys. I'm gonna head out. I'm hungry. I gotta eat. Like I said, I'm not feeling 100% today. Just a little under the weather, but I'm gonna go. Okay, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to post a link again to Zula.com if you're looking for great spray guns. I'm going to post a link again to learn Autobody and paint.com to get free Autobody training. Sign up if you want to join VIP. Check it out. We got a special offer going on. And for those of you who are interested in crypto, okay, I've been doing it since 2017, made hundreds of thousands, close to $1 million trading and flipping NFTs and getting into coins and all that with crypto. Sign up to my Crypto Waters newsletter. There's nothing there yet. Okay, I'm going to be releasing some new content probably beginning of next month. We're going to be doing a lot of crypto stuff. It's my new passion. Been playing with it since 2017. Made a lot of money off it. Getting my friends and family and neighbors involved. People who are interested. I'm not going to force people to get into it. It's up to you. But thank you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Tony here from Paradise Garage and Learn Autobody. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Peace out. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next week, same time for the Autobody Q&A. Peace.